Hello, fellow moviegoers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Movies I've watched. Well, let's see. I've looked at season 2 and 3 of Northern Exposure. Always liked that show. If you didn't watch it back in the 80s, I recommend it. It's a good show. About this doctor who's up in a place called Sicily, Alaska. The whole 10 yards, Bruce Willis. Funny, entertaining movie. It's definitely worth a view if you want some, lighthearted entertainment. Not the usual Bruce Willis type movie though, so that was kind of nice. Austin Land. I thought this movie was pretty funny and entertaining, but I'm not going to recommend you watch it because you probably won't like it. I'm a little, on the sick and twisted side. Even though this really isn't sick and twisted, it's just, I don't know what to say, but I just found it kind of funny. It borders on the ridiculous. This woman goes off to this place called Austin Land. It's some like romance thing. It's like kind of dumb, but it's just funny, at least to me. And believe it or not, Jane Seymour is in the movie. So good old Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. Elegy. We've got Dennis Hopper in it, Penelope Cruz, Ben Kingsley. I mean, just star-studded movie. About this professor who winds up with one of his students. That was it, May-September love affair kind of thing. And if you look up the word elegy, it's basically a sad poem. It's a sad movie in a way, but I kind of see it as one of those slices of life type movies that I like, so I would give it a recommendation to check it out. And finally, Before Midnight. Now this is actually the third in a trilogy. There's Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Before Midnight. But I got this and I didn't know it was the third of a trilogy, so now I got to go back and watch the first two. Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. And it's just the story of this couple. Now, if you like dialogue, the kind of thought-provoking, soul-searching kind of stuff, I would recommend this movie. If that doesn't interest you, then just pass it on by. Because there's just a lot of talking in this movie. Some nice scenery, though. You might enjoy that. But it's basically one of those dialogue-type movies. And I get into them from time to time. So, that's what I've been watching. No turkeys in there, so I kind of lucked up again. So I hope you've enjoyed the movies that you've been watching. And as always, don't run out of popcorn.